July 10th, 2007 was when I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. When you eat a certain amount of carbohydrates or you eat food, your pancreas is supposed to secrete insulin. Mine does not do that. My dad was a big sports guy. He would watch basketball. He would go to my cousin's games. I would go to her games. I loved it. My dad and I kind of just bonded over it, and I just enjoyed it from the start. I remember I started first playing collective team basketball when I was 4th, 5th grade on a travel team. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th I did travel, and I did CYO through our church league. And then I did JV 7th and 8th also, and then 9th through 12th I did varsity. A summer going into my freshman year, we were at a summer league game, and we had them twice a week, once a week, every so often, and I wasn't myself. I was seeing 3 rims. My mouth was extremely dry. I knew something was off, but I didn't know what. I know I can play basketball. It's just I don't know what's wrong with me. So my mom took me to the doctors, and they tested my blood sugar. And they told me it was off the charts and that I needed to go to the hospital. And I was actually supposed to go to a summer league game right after the doctor's appointment. And I was all dressed, ready to go, but I wasn't allowed to go. So went to the hospital, was there for 5 days, got educated on it and everything. Did shots for about a year, and then after a year, I went to the pump, and I've been on the pump ever since. There's different spots in my body that I can put it in, and it's just this catheter that's inside of me, connected to a tube, and in the pump there's a cartridge of insulin, and it goes through the tube and into my body, and you have to change that every 3 days. So it helps, and throughout the day I'll get a little amount of insulin, just like any other person that their pancreas is producing, and then when I eat, I just say, okay, I'm eating however many carbs, I type it in, and then it goes through my body, whereas someone without type 1 diabetes, your pancreas would already know that because your body, so my pancreas is on the outside of me, kind of, in a way. Basketball has been my life. It's been a family thing that we've always liked to do together, to watch together. I mean, if I'm gonna stop playing basketball in my freshman year of high school, what would I be doing with my life? That, to me, that basketball is what I do.
The details that she has to pay attention to on a day-to-day basis absolutely, earns the respect of everyone in our program, and to be honest, anyone that knows her, because you're going through extraordinary measures to do something that you love.
I don't think people understand how serious this disease is, and she goes through a lot to play this game, both mentally and physically. She's always in the training room before practice and after practice. She's always have different doctor's appointments for her feet and her calves. She shows a tremendous amount of love for the game.
A lot of people would kind of let it hold them back, but she doesn't. And even when she has to sit out, if she's low, if she's high, she has to sit out for a while. She's never just sitting over there mad or angry that she can't be with us. She's always yelling, cheering on the sideline, and she's a good leader. She's someone who's easy to follow because she works hard whenever she can work, and it's just someone who you see who would die to be out there all the time with us. So when she does get the chance, she shows it with how hard she plays.
It's just part of my life, so not to have had this the past 7 years would be crazy. So I just wouldn't want diabetes to stop me from that.